Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Survival Heights Season 2. I hope you all have been having a fantastic day today. Starting off today's episode with just a couple of confessions. First thing, I've noticed recently, when did people stop using YouTube intros? Not what I just did, I mean like the animated thing at the very beginning. I've been noticing that as I've been watching YouTube content, people kind of stopped doing it. I guess you could kind of call it the Mr. Beast effect, but yeah, it felt weird. Because I still use an intro. I know, bit of breaking the fourth wall here, but anyways, no idea when that happened. Second confession I have to make, and the thing we're going to start off today's episode with is I keep forgetting to do episodes or comments of the day for episodes. I totally forgot that we even did that. So we're going to start off today with these comments. If you all have some comments you want to leave down below, or if you just want to be featured or have a chance at least to be featured in a comment of the video, definitely leave some comments down below. But let's go ahead and start off with episode 28. Well, what should have been for episode 28. Comment is from Dukester Games, who said, geez, we've been waiting 3 months now for the next episode. I know, it was crazy. We waited even longer. I think it ended up being 6 or 7. Anyways, it's out now. That's where it is. I like the effect having water halfway up the hall creates. So this was in reference to the hallway we have in our base down below there, where all the farming hall stuff is at. Cool that you've got so many farms right in a single area. It should also produce a ton. Also, using sodium and shaders, etc. is nearly necessary for Minecraft nowadays, unfortunately. It seems so those are worthy mods to include. Gotta love Fabric being able to toggle shaders with a single click. It is pretty awesome. That being said, if you guys do want a list of the mods that I do use, there's not very many, but if you want a list of the mods, let me know. I can start putting them in the description below. Glad to see you're still kicking it up though, man. Keep it up, all the love, Duke. Thanks for the comment, Duke. And then for episode 29, comment was from Jalen Stewart, who said, coords for the portals you have on the nether roof. So the reason I chose that second comment is I wanted to kind of address that. So if you guys do end up downloading the world in the future, when I do have my next world download, one of these shulker boxes, I believe it's the valuables shulker box, has a bunch of book and quills. I may have shown this already, but just so you guys know, I have started to have a nether coordinates. So these are the coordinates of all the portals to different areas that are on the nether ceiling. So if you go through any one of the portals, you'll end up on the nether ceiling. If you have this book, you can access and find all the different coordinates. So that is in my ender chest. That is in the valuables shulker box. For those curious, I am trying to keep track of that for sure. So what I've been doing, you can see the sniffer grew up. Pretty cool. We named the sniffer Sniffy. Aww. Oh, digging. Wait. This is perfect timing. Dug up some torch flower seeds. Nice. So I've been getting a few different kinds of seeds here and there. I've been kind of picking them up as I go. I did hear from stream chat that you can put, I probably should put a hopper underneath of this or a hopper minecart to get all of the different drops that the sniffer drops. But yeah, right now I have the sniffer just kind of in this pen. I get drops whenever I walk by. It's not that hard for me right now. But if we head down into the storage area, let me see if I can find some of the other drops that the sniffer has given me. So there we go. We have torch flower seeds. So that is something I have already gotten. And the pitcher pot, neither of which I really know what to do with yet, but I'll have to do some research on that and figure it out. The other thing we did is we sorted all of our different materials. So I put the pink petals here, all the different kind of 1.20 plus the 1.19 things that we hadn't gotten before. This is when I realized in my storage system, I don't have enough bulk storage for all the different log types. So yeah, those kind of have to go into barrels right now. We may consider switching some things around in the bulk storage to allow for multiple sections of bulk storage of logs. But honestly, that's a future problem. I'm not going to be using the cherry wood anytime soon, so it can go down here for now, but definitely something I want to consider. And I've been trying to work on some of the storage little by little as I can. It's very slow progressing. You can see all the different signs that denote areas that still need to get filled up, but we are slowly but surely filling this up. I want to do a full test on this at some point, but not in today's episode. That is not going to be today. Today is a good episode. Why is today a good episode? We are finally getting to the thing I was supposed to do several episodes ago now. And that is make the Wither Skeleton Farm. Yep, you heard it. You heard it, folks. We're finally going to be making this Wither Skeleton Farm. It is the part 1 to having the perimeter project that I want to have going on for the Wither Skeleton Farm. So overall, I think it's going to be a lot of fun today. The farm itself is fairly straightforward. I'll be following a tutorial for it, so I'm not really going to describe much of what I'm doing. but you're more than welcome to follow the tutorial link in the top right hand corner. But yeah, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I do already have materials together. Let's go ahead and start building the farm. And we are off. We are doing a bit of a wither skeleton farm today. I'm not going to do this in any sort of tutorial style. What you see is really what I was doing when I was following the tutorial. So if you want to see the tutorial, I think it's done pretty well. You can definitely check out the link in the description if you want to use the same wither skeleton farm. This wither skeleton farm is not using wither roses. Reasoning behind that, I didn't really want to go through the trouble of getting wither roses at this point. We can always change wither skeleton farms in the future or add wither roses to this. But the other side of it is that this doubles as a zombified piglin farm, so we can get gold from it, as well as we can get blaze rods from it. And that way I don't have to build a blaze farm, which is pretty nice. I think this wither skeleton farm is going to do exactly what we need it to do. It's manual, so as a lot of you guys know, I don't AFK in this world at all. So that means we can't do any sort of AFK-able farm, and that's okay by me. I like this world, the hours in it, the days in it, to be as close to the actual days and hours that I actually put into the game rather than some conglomeration of AFK-able hours that I had here as well. I know I've put off this wither skeleton farm for quite a bit now, and I'm back to it. And you may be wondering what got me back into both Minecraft and really getting the ball rolling in this world and in other worlds. I think as humans, a lot of times our interests ebb and flow. I think a lot of you guys would probably agree with that, even in your own lives. If you were to peek into what you do on a day-to-day basis, I think you'd see that it definitely varies even across a year, across a few months. And that's kind of what happened here. I had a lot of things going on and I just didn't really feel like playing. So I didn't. I generally just played on the weekends here and there, but I didn't really play much during the weeks, and I think it worked pretty well for a while. I never like to stay away from this thing for too long. My interest always comes back. It historically has come back over the almost 9 years that I've been doing this now. My interest always comes back. I can think of all different kinds of ideas, projects, all kinds of different things that I want to be doing. I have a whole book of ideas and to-do lists and whatnot in this world as well, which is just a conglomeration of pages and pages of different farms, builds, and other ideas that we can do in the world. So definitely not short of any ideas, and I think generally in Minecraft there's all kinds of ideas of things to do out there, but generally people lack the motivation to do them, which is why most worlds kind of stop. So look forward to more videos, hopefully more videos coming soon, more builds. I've got all kinds of farm ideas coming, so stay tuned for that. But without further ado, I think we built this wither skeleton farm. Let's check it out. So I've been sitting here a little bit now, playing with farm a little bit. I've been expanding. You can kind of see I've expanded the area around the chests right here, just to give myself a little bit more room. Put up a bit of a border because there were magma cubes coming in from the lava, as you can see on this side. Yeah, there's some magma cubes spawning around here, and we have been getting drops. I was a little worried whenever we first built this that I wasn't gonna get any drops. I was reading the comments of the video and they were saying, oh, it doesn't work. So I was a little worried, but it does work. It's not the most efficient. You can see we have 2 skulls here and 2 skulls here. And so we have a few skulls, but we don't have a ton. Let me see actually if I can get a skull out of this one. You see how there's a lot of blazes. The blazes are kind of hard to kill. But yeah, we didn't get I don't think we got a skull out of that one. Either way, it does work. So that's good. We definitely need to be doing a lot of work around in this area as well. Yeah, that's what I thought. So if we go up here, I was a little afraid of this. Yeah, our iron golem unfortunately died. I don't know how to get around that. Might just have to place a new iron golem every time, which could get a bit hectic. But skeletons tend to shoot it. Somehow they're able to shoot it. So if there's a way that I can modify this farm so that skeletons don't shoot the iron golem, that's what I would want to do. Not that it's the worst thing ever, but it's definitely going to make it a lot less efficient. The skeletons are a lot less likely to fall down here. Well, they could eventually make their way over to here, but a lot less likely to fall down compared to like the blazes. But still, I'm going to have to fix that. That was great timing. But the next part of this, and before I even move on, the next part of like this whole process is going to be tearing down this fortress and starting the perimeter as well, which is going to make things a lot more efficient. Hopefully I can get that iron golem situation figured out, but apart from that, it should make things a lot more efficient in general. But the immediate next part of this is, of course, we need to dig this area out. I need to get a much better storage system. This is pretty bad storage right now. So I definitely need a much better storage system. When I'm gonna go with an Impulse SV design, I've made those plenty of times. In this world, my main storage room is actually a whole bunch of individual Impulse SV sorters. So that's what I'm gonna make here. I think it makes the most sense for this. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, folks. Get that started. I need to dig out around the area. I've already put in some sand, trying to get rid of a lot of the lava around here, but I need to dig this area out, get rid of any more lava that's underneath of here, and then build the sorting system. So let me go ahead, folks. Let me go ahead and try to take care of that, and I will see you all back here in just a minute. All right, so here's the deal. As you can see, we have definitely made some progress. The problem being, it's taking a long time. I actually have switched the storage room around a few different times. I'm trying to figure out the right orientation for it. So what we're going to be doing, at least I think for now, at least to start, is we're going to be bringing a hopper chain down here. We're going down a little bit of a ways because I was having a hard time dealing with some of the stuff up there, like dealing with some of these hopper chains around the hopper stuff up there. So I'm going to bring these down here and have the storage room down here. I might still move this up 1 or 2 blocks. I'm not entirely certain yet. It might be a little better if I do that. I honestly don't know. We have been getting some drops as well. We can head up there. Oh, before I do that, apparently digging out, I found this. What is this, you may ask? Well, apparently that's a little ancient debris that's just sitting right there, which I was not expecting to find, but hey, we found it, so that's pretty cool. But I'll show you guys the drops we've been getting so far while I've been building this. Like I said, I've been spending a little bit of time here just trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And if we head up all the way up to here, kill a few of these. We have been getting some pretty significant drops even without the iron golem while I've been here, which is actually pretty cool. But we're up to 5 with the skeleton heads, +2, +2. So we're up to essentially 3 withers worth of skull heads. So not bad for not having an iron golem around anymore. Not bad at all. So it's definitely more efficient than I originally thought it was. But yeah, this is definitely not going to be enough chests right here. We need to expand more that way. I essentially, if I can fly out of here, I essentially need to expand my array of sand here. So you can kind of see it over right about, oh, I flew way too high. But yeah, I need to essentially expand more so this way. I definitely need at least 3. I want to go past this probably because we have at least 8 individual columns that we need. I did 8 over there. That wasn't enough. So we need at least probably 10 or so. I mean, the raw chicken we can get from the chicken jockeys, and then maybe 1 more just to put swords at, or just to have miscellaneous stuff at. But yeah, that means we got a good bit still to do over there for getting like sand and clearing out this lava and all that. This is just a progress update so far. We definitely have a lot more left to do here. So I'm gonna get back to the grind, folks. I'm gonna hopefully get some more progress, some good progress this time done before I bring you guys back. So I think I have the storage system in check, ready to go. That's a lot of chests. I'll show you guys how I organize it in just a minute. I had to dig out a good bit more space over there, or I guess use sand to clear out a good bit of the lava space over there, just so I could add a whole bunch of these, whole bunch more chests here. So I decided to go 5 high just for now. We can always expand it down further if we really need to. Like I said, it kind of looks a little ugly right now, but bear with me there. So the way I've divided this out, we can kind of go up here. Oh, I made a little bit of a staircase to come up here just because it makes things easier to actually reach up here. Not the final design for how this is going to go, but for the meantime, I think it works out pretty well. So back in here, blaze rods are in this one. Coal, like you have 2 coal because there's going to be a lot of that. 2 bones as well because I've already been getting a lot of bones. 1 arrows, 1 rotten flesh. Wither skeleton skulls, we have 12 wither skeleton skulls. Now, the reason I put these into the sorting system like this, I don't know if we're really going to get 5 double chests worth of wither skeleton skulls. I'm not expecting that. However, I do want to make sure it has a dedicated place to go in our storage system. That way it doesn't go to the very end, which I'll explain in a minute. That way it doesn't go to the very end and accidentally maybe get thrown in the lava or something. That'd be pretty bad. Gold nuggets here, gold ingots here, raw chicken there, feathers. I don't expect to have too many of those, but at least they have their own designated places. So, and the very end here is just kind of a catch-all. And the reason I have a catch-all is just to house a lot of these. For some reason, blaze rods are going in there right now. I need to figure that out. But these golden swords, bows, things like that we don't really want. Like I could technically throw into lava. We're just gonna put here for now. If it becomes a big problem, we can make some sort of automatic dispenser and throw them automatically into lava. For now, it's not a big deal. And this is a manual farm, so if this was going automatic all the time, then yeah, that might end up being an issue. But because it's manual, I don't think it's going to be nearly as big of an issue. So yeah, even without the iron golem though, folks, we've been getting some skulls. I gotta figure that out at some point, but at the very least, I think it's over here. Yeah, we do have some wither skeleton skulls already. So yeah, pretty excited for this area here. The next step, I think I mentioned this earlier, but the next step is to clear out a bunch of this area, and that's the more direct path I think that I want to take after this. Obviously, we got a whole bunch of other things going on in this world, but specifically for the wither skeleton farm, that's what I kind of want to start working on off camera or just in my own time. So yeah, awesome stuff. Very happy with how things are going so far, but we're not quite done yet. There's one more thing I wanted to do. You guys saw over here, we have wither skeleton skulls. Let's go fight some withers. And that's it. We've done it. We've got ourselves 3 more beacons. Now, I already know where one of these is going to go, so we can go place these already on camera. I had to steal a beacon from over here in our village. I had placed a beacon right where that well is down there. So we can head down there and place that beacon. The other 2 beacons, I'm thinking we're just going to reserve for the wither skeleton farm and all the digging out that needs to happen there, because that's going to hopefully get us more beacons that way. So if I can find ways to turn beacons into more beacons, I think that's probably the better way to go about things. Where's my hole at? It's over here somewhere. It's maybe not there. I know it. There it is. I'll say I know where I know it's over here somewhere. You can kind of see some iron poking through there as well, where I used to have beacons. If we head down here, way over here, I think it's that hole right there is where this beacon. Oh, do I have iron? I do have iron on me. Okay. Whew. I didn't have iron to turn the beacon on. Yeah, I usually like to make my beacons haste too, but obviously the more beacons we have, there we go. Oh my goodness. The more beacons that we have, the more effects we can put. And we can, have a quad beacon or however many beacons we really want to have. But yeah, now we have haste 2 over here. I can come over here and mine if I really want to. But we can definitely still find diamonds over here because this is all, pre 1.18 or whatever stuff. So yeah. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with how today's episode has gone. But of course, episode is not complete without a comment for today. So today's comment is from Impala100, who said, "Big time progress here. Congrats on finding all the new saplings and a couple of sniffer eggs. I personally had trouble finding 2 in my own experience. Is a lucky number for you to start breeding them up." Yes, absolutely. 2 is definitely the lucky number. And I didn't realize how lucky I might have been there. So it's good to know though that I can get 2 sniffers and I can start breeding them up if down the line I want to start using them for more than just scenery. Or maybe I want to use them for even more scenery, and that's just what I want to do. I don't know. There's lots of future things that can happen in this world. I talk about this a lot, but there's always plans here. But thanks for the comment, Impala. Thanks for everyone out there always for your comments. Once again, like I said at the beginning of today's episode, if you want your comment featured in a future epised, make sure to leave a comment on episodes whenever they come out. But yeah, folks, that's gonna wrap things up here for today. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like. If you're new around here, feel free to subscribe for more awesome content, turn notifications on, that sort of thing if you'd like to. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.